Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new military video. In the past video we have seen the strategic bombers, some of the biggest aircraft in the world with the ability to bomb and strike specific targets. Today we will see something similar, but let's start with the intro first. Today we will see the ground strike fighter aircraft. These machines placed between the bombers and the fighters because they share something with both of them. In fact, they are designed to bomb ground targets, but they have also the ability to fight other aircraft. In fact, the main difference between this kind of aircraft and the bombers we have seen in the last video is just this one. While the strategic bombers are designed to enter the enemy territory without being noticed, the strike fighter are designed to enter the enemy territory and actually fight the ground defenses. So it's very important to do not confuse the strategic bombers with the strike aircraft, but just watch the video and see you later. In the 10th position we have the A-10 Thunderbolt II, also known as Warthog, from United States. It has a crew of 1, it's being produced from 1977 and more than 700 of them were built until now. It cost $19 million and the latest upgrade, the A-10C, was introduced in 2008. It has a length of 16 meters with a wingspan of 17 meters. It can reach a maximum speed of 830 km per hour with a combat radius of 460 km. The range is 4,100 km with a service ceiling of 13,700 meters. We have a rate of climb of 30 meters per second and the power plant is made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 81 kN. The A-10 empty weight is 11,300 kg with a payload of 7,300 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 23,100 kg. As main gun we have the 30mm Avenger rotary cannon, the most iconic weapon of this aircraft. It's very famous, so I think every one of you know this gun. While the armament is made by 11 hardpoints with a mix of rockets, air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface, guided bombs, air bombs, cluster bombs. Very interesting for this machine, this is the only aircraft where the main gun is the main weapon. The A-10 was actually designed around the main gun. At the 9th spot we have the F2 from Japan. It has a crew of 1 and it's being produced from 2000. 98 of them were built until now and it cost $127 million. It has a length of 15 meters and a wingspan of 11 meters. It can reach a maximum speed of 2,125 km per hour with a combat radius of 520 km. It has a range of 4,000 km with a service ceiling of 18,000 meters. The rate of climb is 240 meters per second. For the power plant we have one turbofan with a total power of 131 kN. The F2 empty weight is 9,500 kg with a payload of 80,100 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 22,100 kg. The main gun is a 20mm Vulcan cannon, while for the armament we have 13 hardpoints with a mix of air-to-air missiles, anti-ship missiles, guided bombs, air bombs and cluster bombs. At the 8th spot we can find the Su-24 from Russia. It has a crew of 2, sit side by side, and it's being produced from 1974. More than 1,400 of them were built until now. It cost $25 million and the latest upgrade, the Su-24M2, was introduced in 2013. It has a length of 22 meters with a wingspan of 10 meters to 17 meters. This can change because it has variable swept wings. It can reach a maximum speed of 1,650 km per hour with a combat radius of 615 km. It has a range of 2,780 km with a service ceiling of 11,000 meters. The rate of climb is 150 meters per second, while the power plant is made by 2 turbojets with a total power of 220 kN. The Su-24 empty weight is 22,300 kg with a payload of 8,000 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 43,800 kg. The main gun is a 23mm rotary cannon, while for the armament we have 9 hardpoints with a mix of rockets, air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles, guided bombs, air bombs and cluster bombs. At the 7th spot we can find the F-18 Super Hornet from United States. It has a crew of 2 sitting tandem, produced from 1995, and more than 400 of them were built until now. It costs $70 million, and the latest upgrade, the F-18 Advanced Super Hornet, was introduced in 2014. It has a length of 18 meters with a wingspan of 13 meters. It can reach a maximum speed of 1,900 km per hour with a combat radius of 722 km. It has a range of 2,400 km with a service sailing of 15,500 meters. The rate of climb is 228 meters per second, and the power plant is made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 196 kN. The F-18 empty weight is 14,550 kg with a payload of 8,000 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 30,000 kg. For the main gun we have a 20mm Vulcan Gatling cannon, while for the armament we have 11 hard points with a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles, guided bombs, air bombs and cluster bombs. Important, these aircraft can be transported and launched by aircraft carriers. At the 6th spot we can find the JH-7 from China. It has a crew of 2 sitting tandem. It's been produced from 1988 and 270 of them were built until now. It cost $35 million, and the latest upgrade, the JH-7B, was introduced in 2016. It has a length of 22 meters with a wingspan of almost 13 meters. It can reach a maximum speed of 1,800 km per hour with a combat radius of 900 km. The range is 3,700 km with a service sailing of 16,000 meters. The rate of climb is unknown, but we know the power plant that is made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 200 kN. The JH-7 empty weight is 14,500 kg with a payload of 9,000 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 28,500 kg. The main gun is a 23mm twin barrel cannon, and for the armament we have 9 hard points with a mix of rockets, air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles, guided bombs and air bombs. For the 5th spot we have the EUROFIGHTER TYPHOON from Germany, Spain, UK and Italy. It has a crew of 1, it's being produced from 2003, 723 of them were built until now, and it costs $90 million. The latest version, the EUROFIGHTER TYPHOON Tranche 3A, was introduced in 2010. It has a length of 15 meters with a wingspan of only 10 meters. It can reach a speed of 2,500 km per hour with a combat radius of 1,390 km. The range is 3,800 km with a service sailing of 19,820 meters. The rate of climb is 318 meters per second, and the power plant is made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 180 kN. The Typhoon empty weight is 11,000 kg with a payload higher than 9,000 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 23,500 kg. For the main gun we have a 27mm Mauser revolver cannon, while for the armament we have 13 hard points with a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles and guided bombs. In the 4th position we can find the Rafale from France. It has a crew of 2 sitting tandem, it's being produced from 1986 and 165 of them were built until now. It costs almost $80 million and the latest upgrade was introduced in 2001. It has a length of 15 meters and a wingspan of almost 11 meters. It can reach a maximum speed of 1,920 km per hour with a combat radius of 1,900 km. It has a range of 3,700 km with a service sailing of 15,230 meters. The rate of climb is 305 meters per second with a power plant made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 150 kN. The Rafale empty weight is 10,000 kg with a payload of 9,500 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 24,500 kg. The main gun is a 30mm cannon, while for the armament we have 14 hard points with a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, nuclear missiles, guided bombs and air bombs. Also this one, like the FA-18, it can be transported and launched from aircraft carriers. The first machine of the top 3 is the Tornado IDS from Italy, UK and Germany. It has a crew of 2 sitting in tandem. It's being produced from 1979 and more than 1000 of them were built until now. It cost $33 million and the latest upgrade, the Tornado GR4, was introduced in 2003. It has a length of almost 17 meters with a wingspan of 8.6 meters to 13 meters. Also for this one the wingspan can change because it has variable swept wings. It can reach a maximum speed of 2400 km per hour with a combat radius of 1390 km. The range is 3900 km with a surface sailing of 15,250 km. The rate of climb is 77 meters per second, while the power plant is made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 154 kN. The Tornado empty weight is 13,900 kg with a payload of 9,000 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 28,000 kg. For the main gun we have a 27mm revolver cannon, while for the armament we have 9 hardpoints for a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-radiation missiles, guided bombs, air bombs, nuclear bombs and cluster bombs. At the second spot we have the F-15 Strike Eagle from United States. It has a crew of 2 sitting tandem. It's being produced from 1989 and 420 of them were built until now. It cost $31 million and it has a length of 19 meters with a wingspan of 13 meters. It can reach a maximum speed of 3020 km per hour with a combat radius of 1270 km. It has a range of 3900 km with a service sailing of 18,200 meters. The rate of climb is 254 meters per second with the power plant made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 260 kN. The F-15 empty weight is 14,300 kg with a payload of 10,400 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 36,700 kg. For the main gun we have a 20mm Vulcan Gatling cannon, while for the armament we have 9 hardpoints with a mix of air-to-air, air-to-surface and anti-ship missiles, guided bombs, air bombs, nuclear bombs and cluster bombs. The last machine of the list in the first position is the Su-34 from Russia. It has a crew of 2 sit by side. It's being produced from 2008, 123 of them were built and 116 of them are active in this moment. It cost $36 million and the latest upgrade was introduced in 2014. It has a length of 23 meters with a wingspan of 14.7 meters. It can reach a maximum speed of 2200 km per hour with a combat radius of 1100 km. The range is 4000 km with a service sailing of 15,000 meters. The rate of climb is 330 meters per second with the power plant made by 2 turbofans with a total power of 245 kN. The Su-34 empty weight is 22,500 kg with a payload of 12,000 kg. The maximum takeoff weight is 45,000 kg. For the main gun we have a 30mm autocannon, while for the armament we have 12 hardpoints with a mix of rockets, air-to-air, air-to-surface, anti-ship, anti-radiation missiles, cruise missiles, guided bombs, air bombs and cluster bombs. In this case we have a lot of weapons available. Okay, also for today the video finished here. I hope you enjoyed. If yes, please leave a like. Remember to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, and check the playlist that you can find here or in the description of the video, where you can find more videos like this one, because if you liked this one, there are many others I made before that you can enjoy too, I think. And remember that you can always leave a comment here under the video or under also my previous video. I always try to answer you in all my videos, and you can let me know what you think about the video, if you like it, what I can improve or what I can do next, whatever you want. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, so leave a comment, and remember that we will see for another video next week on Saturday as always. So see you next time. Bye.